That's cheese scurvy dogs, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command. Orion Pirates, I'm Admiral Tarek of the Light Cruiser bred to pieces as we continue our campaign against what remains of the Tigerheart Cartel, which is four stubborn tiles. And we are currently sitting on relatively low amounts of money to continue this campaign. Fortunately, we did get a scouting mission, which should hopefully allow us to get in, get out without taking too much damage on this. Yes, only 4 tiles remain of the enemy, and I think we have a decent chance of doing it in the next several episodes. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Taking on the planet is going to be a little bit of a difficulty. I think the Empire defense on that thing was 84 last time I checked, so we're going to have a hard time actually battering our way through that unless we manage to get ourselves a larger ship, which we are definitely in the market for. We just need to gather up enough cash. Our ship right now is worth something in the order of 950, 920 prestige if we were to sell it. Unfortunately, unlike Starfleet Command 1, you can't just sell all of your ships if you want. If you could, we would have had 1,800 cash. We would have been able to buy a quad Hellbore boat, which would have been really fun. Unfortunately, you can't quite do that in this edition, and so here we are. So we're going to set up our systems rather standardly, put ourselves on a very heavy defense. I think he's only got a single disruptor, but he does have 2 ESGs, if I'm remembering the ship correctly. Yeah, an MPX, he should have 2 ESGs, 1 disruptor, and then several other weaponries there. So we're going to fight him from an especially long range this time. I just want to get a couple of missiles going at this point. He's demonstrated several times so far that he is willing to just fry a wild weasel off of 3 missiles, which is kind of insane to me. But the AI is pretty consistently doing that at this point. Unfortunately, we're not buffing the right shield, so that is going to get through. We'll have a second salvo ready to go in relatively short order. You have no defensive phasers, I believe, which should mean that you will wild weasel this. Because the AI does not consider phaser X's to be oh no, he has phaser 3s. There's the wild weasel though. So we're just going to wait just a little while. Wait for the missiles to impact, and then we'll dump another salvo on them, and we'll keep to the rim here. I'm not going to prep a scatter pack on this one. I know, it seems like a crazy decision, but I think we've got him. So triple missile launch right there. The attack shift has gone away. We are just keeping it long range, trying to make him as inaccurate as possible. His disruptor is still blinking away, doing a good job, which, you know, that's what it's designed for. It's meant to be accurate long-range fire, and we're trying to take advantage of that as best as we can. He did grab one, but took another to the face, so now he's holding it, which is a point of power he doesn't have for other things. I'm just going to keep working around the corners like this. Hopefully that'll give me the advantage that I require, which I think it will. He's not going as fast as I would have expected, although he is building up speed once again. So we're going to dump another set of missiles in his direction. I want to see if I can't bait him to come into me, and that way he'll come after these missiles. Which, he's doing a speed of 13.9. It is a somewhat long-range launch. They'll get to him within a turn. I'm hoping he doesn't have a shuttle. He is only an MP, a military police vessel. So, he did, however, manage to snipe one out. We've got 3 more coming in. He'll be able to grab one. The other one should get through. And hopefully he won't have any phasers to take out the last one. Although he could kick on his ESG. It is an excellent anti-missile defense system. Although he just seems to be letting them get closer. He grabbed one and took 2 more hits. If he's willing to let us just do this sort of death of 1,000 cuts thing, I'm more than willing to sit at range with him here just to, you know, steadily burn him down. I really do think that he's kind of just allowing us to do this at this point. He's got another couple of missiles coming right for his face, and triple hit, catastrophic failure. Oh, that's just a bad... Oh, no. This was a scouting mission. Crap. We were supposed to get in close and scan. Whoops. Oh well, we'll still get a decent amount of prestige. It's like 100 prestige, I think. Hopefully, cross your fingers. We can sort through the wreckage. 150 prestige. So you were able to gather data. It's not what we wanted, but okay. So yeah, we would have gotten a little bit more prestige had we actually, you know, picked him up and done stuff with him. But we decided to continue to be aggressive. I'm going to patch the boat. I'm not going to buy more missiles, which is a little bit dangerous to me. And this is the mission we think is bugged. I'm going to avoid it for now, since we've started this, and if it was the first mission that came up, I would have taken it. But we think MET-17 is the broken one. So from a tester's perspective, I should just immediately jump into that mission to see what happens. But I'm not testing right now. I'm playing for all of you people. So let's pick up the speed, get something decent going on here. I am going to prep a scatter pack right off the bat. We don't have a ton of ammunition, but having a scatter pack ready to go does make me feel a little bit safer. Depending on what we run into, it could prove to be hugely important. It's a single light cruiser. Oh, are you? You're an HDW V1X. Okay, you're a heavy war destroyer. You're still dangerous, but you're not an X-type destroyer. We're going to go 4 and 2 for the full defense system setup. We're also going to come in here for the forward shield, maximum reinforce that. We are in range. Fire the missiles. I am going to just steadily stay slow on him. Ooh, he's deployed all of his fighters. That's a lot of fighters. He also is equipped with a pretty decent point defense system. Or by point, I meant fusion cannon armament. He's rocking 2 fusion cannons and a Hellbore. So he's dumped a Wild Weasel, so I'm going to dump a Scatter Pack, because I think the timing will work out in my favor. I'm going to keep the range open a little bit. We'll be ready to follow up with another set of missiles, but until then we're going to set our normal phasers to overload, because we've got a lot of this incoming. I might hopefully be able to overcome him. I believe his Gatling phasers only fire to the stern. So let's bring this turn around. Bring this turn around. Okay, that was everything. Alright, let's focus on these killer bees. These killer bees are the current threat to be aware of. That's why. Killer bees are dangerous. Alright, let's switch the defense to the stern shield only. We're going to drag this out. We cannot afford to get in tight with him. Unfortunately, we're going to run out of missiles in this battle. There's no getting around that. So we need to steadily work these killer bees one at a time. Slow down. Let them catch up to us. Just barely. So long as we have a little bit of defense, though, we should be good. 26 is their speed. So I'm going to start engaging already. Oh, that's not what I wanted to engage with. I wanted to engage with the phasers. You should shoot. Yeah, you shot them down. No problem. Start slowly plinking away with the phasers. We're going to pick up the speed just to get up to our 26. That way I can hold them at bay. And that's the plan. This is not really a recipe to kill them. Yeah, I wanted to see what that would do. And that worked out pretty nicely. That's a hard turn. Interesting. This little buzzing swarm here is quite the danger. I'm going to let it get a little bit closer to me, and then I'm going to start lashing out with a couple of phaser ones. They are overloaded, so taking additional damage. He's taken 5 so far. I'm not quite sure how much health he needs. He did ram that for his fighters, which, yeah, that's definitely something I kind of expect from a Hydrogen carrier trying to keep his ships running. I want this as my screen, and just continue to blink away. Slowly but surely, we will break him into pieces. We have dealt a pretty decent amount of damage, but he's still, I think, at full power. This fighter group is way off on his own, on pretty much doing whatever he wants. Oh, he's picked up his speed to 31. So we haven't actually killed any of the fighters. That's kind of annoying. Another couple of little damage amounts. Slow down a bit. Let him in close. Not too close, but close. If I can get around to these guys, that would be perfect. Let's do this and break into him. Okay, so they did turn in the direction I wanted them to go. Okay, phasers only. Unfortunately, you also broke in the direction I didn't want you to go in. So we've managed to nuke that a little bit. Stay outside of a range of 3. Stay outside of a range of 3. We've got one group. And our point defense system is blasting into another. He's down 1. Keep him just outside of range. Okay, all weapons. Fire, fire, fire. Don't let him get back to the mothership, because he is extremely weak right now. Come on, any phaser at all. Yes! Okay, we got him. Sorry about that. That might have been too loud. But we did manage to pick off his fighters just in time. Really, we do have to kill him at some point. Oh, that is a mission goal right now. He's down to a speed of 8.4, which is great. That'll allow this fighter group to come nice right out into our interest. Managed to get another good hit on him. We're going to slowly drag him into not close range, but close enough range where we can start laying into him with our point defense system. Slow down, slow down. We need to actually allow him to get close enough. And actually, I think I want to go aggressive here. I think we've got him. Point defense system is not yet reloaded, so we got to keep that in mind. And we'll keep the turn coming. Point defense system is now engaged. Excellent. Alright, so we've killed all his fighters. Now, note, he is still a very dangerous opponent. Anybody who tells you otherwise is lying to you. He's got a ton of Gatling phasers, and we are relatively dented at this point. So, we're going to have to come up with a solution here. He's got 8 Gatling phaser shots. And 2 fusion cannons and 2 Hellbores. I'm really surprised he hasn't been lobbing these Hellbores the whole match. Alright, let's get ready to have fun with him. He's going to shoot these down, no problem at all. 100% confident in that one. Yep. But that will eat up his Gatling phaser, and fire that. which did open him up a little bit. Port side firing pass. We got a hit in, and he didn't. Now he's down to a speed of 8.4. We're going to slow down as well. Holy crap, the angle on that hellbore. Increase speed. Patch this. Fix this. And key this. We need the power. So we're going to go full in on him. He's a heavy war destroyer. It makes him very difficult to dent here. But we should be able to do something to him. Let's get the phasers set up, or the shield set up. I think we're going to go with a starboard side defense. And that way we can just sort of steadily plink away at him. We have good shots on him. He does have hellbore range pretty much out to everything except direct stern of him. So we're going to have to work on that. So he's slowly picking up speed. His attack shift is nothing. Okay, so we're just sitting over here on a 2 defense shift, which is really nice for us. And with heavy phasers. Well, not heavy phasers, but overloadable phasers. Took out another one of his shields. So both of his flank shield... Oh, no, it's the flank and the forward port side shield. So that'll be our primary interest. Keep the repairs going. Can't afford not to have repairs going. So one of the big things was we took out his fighter group, which now means that we can take advantage of him. Because now his flanks are relatively open. Keep blasting away. Oh, we're low on energy. We are low on power for the weapons. Why is that? You should have more than enough power into the phaser capacitor to continue to blast away. I'm going to go power. I don't know if this goes in ascending or descending order. I really don't. Because I want top priority to be these weapons. So you should be sapping as much energy as you can possibly manage the whole time as we just steadily bore on into him. That's the plan here. As you can see, we've knocked out his starboard side hellbore, one of his phasers, we've gotten his Gatling cannon. Apparently both of these can fire off to the side. We've also taken out one of his 3 fusion cannons. So, and that's what I was a little bit worried about. Prepare for a fusion cannon attack. Mine. Let's see if we can't influence something on that one. And let's get a hook turn coming in. Okay, that hit us too, which is not grand. Repairs, keep the repairs going. Phasers. Oh, that was a mistake. Sometimes I forget that the moment you fire weapons in a high energy turn, you lose a high energy turn. But we are getting good shots in. 20 damage from those 2 phaser shots. It's just steadily whittling him away. If we can take out his other hellbore, I'm going to feel a lot more confident. I'm really surprised he didn't fusion beam us. Another 10 and 12 damage in there, or was it 12 in total? I'm not sure. As long as the Gatling phasers stay down, we can actually curl on in relatively close to him without too much care. Because, oh, we got both of his fusion cannons. So now we're in a real aggressive position here. Just kill me that last hellbore and I'll be feeling perfectly happy about this. Keep the engine repair going. We need that engine repair desperately. Just steadily work him down. Slow down. Don't need all that much speed apparently. So waiting for the phasers to recycle, which is kind of surprising. Normally we're waiting for the... And there we got him. Oh, not bad. Cut the engine doubling. We're only down 1 point of power because we stayed on top of it. So a nice little victory there. Took out a war destroyer with all of his fighters, which was interesting. Yeah, the missiles mostly as a distraction or an exploitation weapon. We're back up to 1,077 prestige. The tile here, oh. Hi, Shipyard. If I wanted to buy something and be super kind of like risky in getting it, first of all, how much is it? The ship is worth 1,000 right now. Alrighty. So if I were to sell it, ooh, there's a full-on X-type cruiser. It is armed with 2 heavy disruptors, 2 missile rack Cs, 2 phaser Gs, 2 phaser G2s, and 8 phaser Xs. Unfortunately, hits like 3,000 prestige right now. Oh, we can't afford it. We'd like to have it, but we can't afford it. An XDD, this is an X-type destroyer, heavy raider. It's the mini version of that. Buy the Doom Machine. Now that's a name for his ship. We're going to see if we can't use that to win more missions. So we're out of prestige. We've spent absolutely everything that we ever had. We are poor now. We're very poor. People do not like us. They do not think we are worth what we have. Mainly because we just picked up a massive destroyer, which hopefully will help us kill the enemy. And we'll go on another patrol. I'm really hoping I didn't make a huge mistake buying the Doom Machine, but it is an X-type destroyer. It will be more powerful than us. So we are now fighting the Klingons. Okay. Hi. I'm gonna transfer my flag. Hi. My flag is now over here. And, this is... Oh, because we're not targeting anything. This is interesting. Look at myself. Let's turn away from my friendly ship. I did not realize they would do this. So it's pretty similar to the normal prong destroyer, except we have our things sort of way up here. So let's check out the goodness. How much power am I putting into everything? So 4, and he's putting in 3 points of power. I approve. Oh, come on. Really? I finally get one of these, and you throw a C9XM at me. So this is a C9 Dreadnought. It's the 3rd largest type of Dreadnought that the Klingons have. It's got an X-type refib, which means all of its phasers, which I think it's got 14 of them, are all X-type phasers. Then it's got an M upgrade, which means one of those missile launchers on board is a bloody MIRV. Yeah, no game. I'm not playing that. I just got this ship. I'm really happy I picked up a decent enough ship, especially now that I've got a G2 phaser on it, which is really nice. Unfortunately, it's a very, very narrow arc. It's like mounted right here. I don't want to lose it immediately. That's annoying. Oh, I have 2 G2s. Okay, good. So this G2 fires, it's probably up here, fires almost everywhere except direct to the stern, and the one fires only straight forward. So we're getting out of here. I'm not playing that game. There's no reason for me to play that game, and I know you can keep up. So pick up the pace. We're getting out of here. Desperately. Apparently we're sort of rocking the X-Wing look. Not entirely, but a little bit. So yeah, we're getting out of here. I'm not going to risk my light cruiser and my brand new X-Type destroyer against an X-Series Dreadnought. Okay, it's not a full X-Series Dreadnought, but it has X-Type weapons on it. The Phaser X is a huge deal, and the fact that the AIM would do that to me is really frustrating. So we're off the map, and you are not going to engage that. You're not stupid. Well, maybe you are. But I'm not that stupid. So we're going to get out of here. Yup. If this was a X-Type heavy cruiser, I'd take that out. I would take those odds if that was an X-Type heavy cruiser. Because you know what? You might be able to pull that off. But against that, no way. Not ever. I'm not that crazy. Maybe if I had more cash, I might try something. But, oh, apparently we neutralized the tile with no effort expended. I love it. So we managed to neutralize the tile, which means they're down to 3 tiles. If we can neutralize this tile, they'll be down to 2 tiles. Alert red, I'm transferring my flag over to the X-Type destroyer because I think the Doom Machine is exactly what we need to be flying. He has already set up his defensive systems. Drop this just so I know how much energy I have to spare. Not a ton, honestly. I have some. So pick up the pace to... Will that do it? Yeah, I think that'll do it. So apparently we do a speed of 13. Maybe a speed of around 15 is what we can manage. And it's a single heavy cruiser. It is, according to this, a CCHX. So I believe this is a Cheetah heavy command cruiser. It might be a Lion. Not 100% on that. We already prepping a scatter pack, which is great. Let's make sure that we're not powering defensive tractors, because we won't need them. And yeah, I think we're in a relatively good place. Let's get that forward shield to the maximum buffing that we can manage with it. And we're going to pick up the speed. He's a light cruiser. We're an X-Type destroyer, which makes us also a light cruiser. Because really, at that point, we become better than what we originally believed we were. We don't have a whole lot of spare parts, so we are going to try and avoid overloading the engines. But we're just going to get in on here close. First scatter pack was that? How many? Oh, I don't have a lot of ammo on this. If I try and build another scatter pack, I'll be out. So let's set up all of our phasers on our combat hardpoint. So all phasers on 1. And of course we're going to overload. And the missile launchers. These are fast-firing missile launchers, not extended magazines, on 2. And I'll worry about anything else later. So the fun thing about this is our missile launchers can be fired quite quickly. Unfortunately, we don't have full reloads, and so we can't shoot them many times. I may change this to light missiles just so we get double loads. Alright, missiles. Engage with red missiles. That's all we've got. Get ready to maul him with phasers. Oh, no, he's kicked on the expanding sphere generator. Mine? Yep, that'll defend. He is focused on us. And I'm not going to go into him until after we can take that out. So feeling relatively good at this point. Wait for his ESGs to burn down. I will just fire through those ESGs. These missile launchers are not going to help much. These are small missiles, I believe. Yeah, they're 1Ss. So they're Type 1 missiles, which means they do 12 damage a pop. That's almost nothing. And they're slow engines, so I have no worry about just sending them into the ESG just to sort of burn things down a little bit. I should really get a stern defense going, though, as long as I'm going to maintain this position. Okay, there he goes. Missiles. Now let's turn into him. Now let's be aggressive. I'm not turning quite properly aggressive on this side. And he is zipping in here, full power. And he's wild weaseled. Alrighty. Prepare for a follow-up blast. His disruptors are about to come online. That's what I was expecting. Oh, wait, no, that was not what I was expecting. Fire everything. 49 damage just with the phasers alone. Let's stay low speed. I'm not quite sure. Oh, you opened up. That's why. Oh, that was a mistake, my friend. Phasers were not, or they were set to overload. Okay, so we got another scatter pack coming in. He's having an interesting decision that his captain has made. Oh, we've knocked out one of his shields. He's got a ton of missiles coming in. Just a nice little barrage. There you go. You got two ships working in concert, and we're able to do something. Pick up a little bit more speed. Not too much. We want to maintain, we want to maintain slow enough to slip out from underneath this mine. But the G2 phasers, get that involved there. There we go. Just mauling him from behind. We do have a shield that is pretty low, but we're doing relatively well. So are we almost out of the mine? Almost. Not quite. I'm not going to quite risk it yet. The interceptors are coming in, and I have free Gatling phasers, so Gatling phaser didn't kill him, sadly. There we go. Took you. There's not much left of you, I'm sure of it. Increase the speed. Let's go. If you die from a mine, I'm going to cackle. I will absolutely cackle. Don't. There we go. Phaser. Come on. Gatling phaser. There we go. Crack him a little bit, and all normal phasers. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Unfortunately, our phaser capacitor is out of ammo. Well, not ammo, but it's out of power. We're having a lot of trouble just keeping things going, which is a real common problem I'm noticing with our pirate vessels. We're not real set up for the long fight. There we go. Successfully wiped out that Lyran heavy cruiser. Not too much trouble there. A brand new X-type destroyer, which we're going to rely heavily on, because we're going to need it. If push comes to shove, I'm going to sell the bread beast for another one, because if we sell the bread beast now, we'll have 1,400. Didn't manage to take that tile, but we're putting the pressure down. So supply. Actually, I want Shipyard first. Is there another XDD? Because I would definitely be interested in buying it, because they're relatively cheap. No, it doesn't look like it. They are a ship that comes up only on occasion. X-type ships are really rare for us, I'm noticing. LX-1 would be no thank you. Just 7 phasers would be terrible. Yeah, but if you guys see an X-type destroyer, let me know. I mean, you won't be able to actually tell me, but we definitely would like it. So we're going to come over to supplies. That'll allow us to patch up Bread Beast. And I'm going to give Bread Beast more missiles, because Bread Beast needs missiles. And to ourselves, we're going to go type... No, we want to type 1 missiles. Can I afford a full rack... Yeah, I can afford full rack reloads of the type 1 mediums. This will give us 40 missiles. They're not good missiles. They're not damaging missiles, but they're distracting missiles, and that's the point of having them. Only 2 launchers on a ship like that? Yeah, they're there for the distraction value, and that's it. So we did manage to actually neutralize the tile by running away from a dreadnought, which is great, because now the Tiger Heart cartel is down to 3 tiles. One of them is a planet, which is protected by 85, but this one is down to a cartel defense of 5. This one is down to 14. We should have these 2 tiles probably soon, and then we can set up for the long siege on the planet at 3-3. Anyway, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. Before I receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode